Hey, what's going on? It's your boy back at you with another video, man. And it's gonna be a basketball video, but I want to talk to y'all about something, right? So I looked through my notifications, right, and I see old boy. I ain't gonna say his name, but y'all know who he is, Mr. Big TV. Now he's creating a super team for the Miami Heat. Now, because I really didn't look at it, but I just want to talk about the hypocrisy shit, the hypocritical shit that this guy does, man. Dude bitched and cried about him going to Golden State, playing with Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson, right? You bitched about that, right? You bitched about how Kevin Durant went with the Brooklyn Nets and played with Kyrie Irving and James Harden, right? You bitched and cried about Kevin Durant playing with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. You bitched about how Kevin Durant was playing with Devin Booker and Bradley Beal. You bitched about that, right? But you the same cat that's up here right now setting up a situation for LeBron, for KD to have another super team. You see how this milkhead is, man? Like, don't y'all get tired of these guys online? Just straight hypocrites, man. Straight hypocrites, man. They straight hypocrites. Just like you bitched about, he bitched about Bron making all those super teams, right? But this clown Negro makes a live stream about Kevin Durant playing with him and AD. I mean, how hypocritical is this Negro, man? Like, the stuff that they do online, man, is crazy. They ain't gonna be on this long. But I just want to say, like, don't y'all get tired of this shit? Like, you all over the place, bro. Like, I think he just make things, he just does things to get attention, man. That it's just a lot of clickbait. I don't believe that Kevin Durant is going to Miami. I don't believe it. I don't believe that, man. What they want with a 36-year-old Kevin Durant? Come on, man. Kevin Durant, I mean, he's great, but he's not the same KD that he was 8 years ago. Come on, man. Let's just be realistic. Even if they do get Kevin Durant, what you gonna have to give up? Phoenix ain't gonna give up Kevin Durant for free. But you out here every day setting up super teams. Like, this dude is the ultimate fanboy. I don't even like talking about people, man, but it's just sad, bro. Like, y'all don't get tired of these hypocritical ass niggas, man. Like, I'm sorry. From now on, man, I ain't being nice. Last night, I'm gonna say something. If I offended people last night, I apologize about that. But from time to time, I do want to talk about different things. I don't want to just talk about basketball every day because it's getting boring. It's boring. I don't want to just talk about the same thing because it gets old and it gets stale. That's all. I'm sorry. So if I offended anybody last night, I will apologize. Because I had a guy that unsubscribed. I just like, why y'all just so sensitive? I don't mean no harm, but sometimes you just got to keep it real. But let me get on back to the subject. Like, this dude is a fucking hypocrite, man. Don't y'all get tired of these dudes, man? Clickbait. Just straight clickbait, man. Like, you cry about super teams, but you set up LeBron and KD that have super teams. How fucking stupid are you? And then my thing about this guy, right? LeBron James has been gone for the playoffs for the last week. Why this dude can't stop talking about Bron, man? Like, Lordy, man. Like, I ain't gonna be on this long, like, but Lordy, man. Like, this dude cannot keep LeBron's dick out of his mouth. And I know I ain't got no room to talk. I might talk about Bron sometime. But god damn, man, every damn day this nigga can't stop. I mean, he spent hours and hours and hours talking about LeBron. What this man gonna do when this man retired? He ain't gonna have nothing to talk about. What he gonna do when KD and Bron retire? He ain't gonna have shit to talk about, man. It just amazes me the hypocritical shit that people do. You cry and bitch about Bron and KD setting up these super teams, but people like Big TV, they set up situations. Like, yo, like, really, like, I seen that shit. I said, wow, you bitch and cry about KD forming a super team, but you set up another damn team in Miami for him to have another super team, right? You was okay, but the thing with this Negro, right? I mean, tell me if anybody, I hope somebody feeling me on this, right? This Negro will bitching and crying about him going to Phoenix with Devin Booker and Bradley Beal. But I think a month ago, he set up a team with KD, AD, and Bron. Then last summer, he bitched about Kyrie, bitched about LeBron having super teams. But what do you know? This dude sets up a team with Kyrie, AD, and Bron. Like, this dude, man, is just a fucking hypocrite, man. Y'all hypocrites, bro. It's just unbelievable, man. And it's just unbelievable the dick riding that this dude does. That he just can't stay off of KD and Bron's dick. You know, you say he's such a bad guy. Why the fuck you keep talking about Kevin Durant? He talks all this shit about Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant fell off. Nigga, that man averaged 30 points a game this season at 35 years old. And he still got game. He can score in his sleep. He talks about Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard exposed what? How'd he got exposed? He didn't have Giannis. Because if Damian Lillard would have played in that, my bad, if Giannis would have played in that series against the Indiana Pacers, we all know Indiana Pacers would have been barbecue chicken. Spicy P would have been fucking barbecue chicken. Giannis would have bust his ass. Come on, man. Like, this dude, he always talk shit about Dame. Dame is going to Hall of Fame. KD going to Hall of Fame. Bron going to Hall of Fame. Is this Negro going to Hall of Fame? Talks all this shit. Like, you the big man, but you never made the NBA. You the big man, but Bron, KD, and Dame, they live in the United States. You live in a dirt poor country. Of course you can live like a king. No hate, just the truth. Like, these dudes online are just fucking hypocrites, man. That he is a fucking hypocrite. And I seen that shit tonight. I said, what the fuck you talking about? You talking about KD? KD had another super team, but you set up a situation for him. And you was the same cat who said 7 years ago that KD made the right decision. You know, Mr. Mass had it on his channel, right? I don't know what happened to the video. But Mr. Mass had a video exposing you, saying that you approved of Kevin Durant going to the Warriors and destroying the Cleveland Cavaliers and LeBron James in the NBA Finals, right? Right. Like, this dude is just a hypocrite. 1 minute you say you hate Bron, but you set up super teams for Bron. Like, something wrong with this dude, man. And so a lot of people do this. It's not just him. A lot of these dudes do this shit, man. They just dick ride these players, man. Like, you're a walking contradiction, man. And I don't take a lot of these guys serious. That's why when I look at my NBA coverage now, I go to ESPN. I don't even listen to these clowns on YouTube, because they do anything to get that buck. Like, you know, I'm just saying, like, this dude is, I mean, why he's still talking about Bron? Bron been gone for a whole week. They got sent packing last Monday. And this dude out here still talking about him. Like, does he have a crush on LeBron or something? I don't understand it. I understand, like, why is he always talking about Kevin Durant? You say you don't like him. Why the fuck you keep talking about him? Because you know that dude bring you money. It's all about money. It's not about... See, one thing about me, man, I care about you guys. That's why, like, last night I made that video. I wasn't called. You're not bitch. Y'all know y'all not bitches or nothing. But sometimes it pisses me off when people can't take criticism. That in life, and I'm gonna say it again, in life you have to be able to take criticism. And some of these NBA fans, and I don't mean no harm, right? But a lot of these NBA fans cannot take criticism. They just can't take it. Anybody that say anything about Bron and KD, y'all don't like that shit, man. Y'all treat these people like they God. And they're not God, but I had to defend Kevin Durant for that, man. Because I think Kevin Durant is a good dude, man. And he might have made that move to Golden State, but that shit was 8 years ago. 8 years ago. Why are we still talking about that shit? You know, and I'm gonna finish this, and I'm gonna go in here, right? Why do you keep setting up? If you don't like Kevin Durant having super teams, why the fuck does this dude keep setting up super teams for KD? Do that make sense? It don't make sense. That dude is crazy, man. Something wrong with that dude anyway. I mean, why the fuck does he live in that country anyway? Don't you want to be with your family? Like, I wouldn't want to live in another country. I'd rather live in the United States. I don't want to live in no foreign country. You know? So, that's all I got to say about that. I just think that Big TV is a hypocrite. Big TV is all over the place. Big TV needs to get a life and stop hating on Kevin Durant. Because Kevin Durant got millions and millions of dollars. Kevin Durant is financially set. Kevin Durant's legacy is set. He might have made that move, but outside of that, he's a great scorer. He's one of the best scorers, and he's one of the best players that ever played in the NBA. You can hate all they can hate all they want. You can't take that shit from Kevin Durant. Wherever Kevin Durant went, he performed. Come on, man. Like, let's give Kevin Durant his flowers. He's an excellent scorer, and he's fun to watch. Come on, man. Like, let's just be real. Like, we got to stop all this hate, man. Stop hating these NBA players. Like, and I just think that he hates on these players because his career didn't work out, right? You know, stop. You know, why you doing that, man? That's not right. That, you know, like Jay-Z said in the song, Where's the Love? He said jealousy is a female trait. That he's jealous of these NBA players because his NBA career didn't work out. But you can't take that out. You can't keep, you know, him bad-mouthing Bron and KD every day. It's not gonna stop the fact that he didn't make the NBA. That, you know, he needs to get counseling on that. That tearing people down to build yourself up, that's bullshit, man. I don't even talk about that. You see, I don't even come up here as much anymore because I got a life every day. I don't have time to sit. This dude will sit on live screens for 3-4 hours a day. I don't have time for that. I might talk about Bron here and there, but I don't be. You spend hours and hours talking about KD. They're not that important to me. That my life is important to me. My disabled parent is more important to me. I got 3 parents that's hurt. That's I ain't gonna say disabled, but they're not well. And I gotta look out for them. I gotta go past my dad's house to see him soon, right? I realized that life is too short to just sit around and worry about these players. That I gotta work on my life. I don't mean no harm when I say stuff like that. I'm just saying that I can see 20 minutes on a video, but 3-4 hours a day. Then you do another live screen 3-4 hours a day. Like, come on, man. You borderline obsessed with these players. And you're angry and enraged because your career didn't work out. You know, you talk about all these players, Kevin Durant can't get it done. What did you get done? What top league did you play in? What and I know a lot of people don't like hearing this, but what top league did you play in? What rotation player in the NBA you played in? People can say what they want to say about Kwame Brown, but Kwame Brown didn't make the NBA. He played with Mike. He did play with Kobe. So he wasn't an all-star player, but he did make the NBA. How many guys can say they made the NBA? Not a lot of people can say that. You know what I'm saying? But this dude never made it. But you come up here and take a shit on KD and Dame Lillard and LeBron every day. I'm sick and tired of it, man. I'm sick and tired of it, man. That you keep talking that you obsessed with super teams. You cry about them setting. I'm gonna close on this. You cry about them having super teams, but you create situations for them to have super teams. I mean, what the fuck kind of idiot is this dude? This dude is a complete idiot. And these guys take this guy serious. He got 137,000 subscribers full of clickbait. It just like y'all, man, like y'all just the I mean, these NBA on YouTube, these guys are just straight like addicts over this stuff. And I understand y'all got a passion for the game, but goddamn, I'm not doing. I remember back in the days, Big TV used to do. He did a 6-hour live stream talking about Bron. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You ain't got no life. I love basketball, but dudes will sit up here for 3-4 hours and talk. Hell, I worked all day, man. I'm tired. I have a life. I ain't got time to just sit up here and just. I don't get it, man. I do not get it, man. And half of the shit be lies. Half of that shit be clickbait. He a clickbaiting ass motherfucker. I'm sorry. I gotta tell that shit like it is. Like, you know, all that shit he talked about KD. KD is one of the greatest players to ever play in this game. You know what I'm saying? But like I'm gonna say this too, right? I got KD back on this, and I'm gonna finish, right? Niggas talk all that shit about him joining Steph, right? But if he would have joined Bron, y'all want to set a motherfucking thing. Y'all have been dick riding the hell out of Kevin Durant if he would have joined the Cleveland Cavaliers with Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love, and LeBron James. Come on, stop it. Stop it. Come on, man. But I'm going to get back to the video. Like, come on, bro. Like, stop being a hypocrite. Stop crying about super teams, but then you create them every day. Every other day you creating a super team. Like, but this is a basketball savant. This is the guy that y'all take so serious, right? Like, these dudes online are clowns, and y'all just cause y'all some NBA dope heads that y'all listen to anything that make you click. That's what the fuck you listen to instead of reasoning, saying, is this actually true or he just making up? Because half of that shit that he said was actually cap. It was actually lies. A lie, not just him, but everybody. A lot of these dudes be capping just to get the views, but y'all fall for anything. And I don't believe KD is going to Miami. I don't believe that shit. But that's it. That's all I got to say. Tell me what y'all think. I'm out.